So, Trinidad and Tobago, welcome to another episode of Daddy's Maybe. I'm your host, Smitty, and I want to thank you so very much for again coming to see us. All right, all powered by HODP and Jiggles Entertainment. It takes a real man to come out and speak his truth, and that's what we all about here at HODP and Daddy's Maybe, talking our truth, real time, real effort. So Mr. Antonio was basically telling us offset that he's been crying because he didn't have the knowledge of whether or not his child was his. And we're going to get into that story right about now. So Mr. Antonio, once again, I want to say thank you so very much for doing this and coming out and telling men outside here what could possibly be going on in their own life and they don't even know. So let us know. Let's jump right into it. What happened in your village that caused you to start getting some sort of discomfort? And that's why I'm going with it, and discomfort. You let me know. What happened?
In 2010, while before that, I ended up leaving from which part I was living originally to move. So I left south to come down Port of Spain, and I spent 2 weeks there. Right, so during the 2 weeks that I was down there, no, I ain't get no call, no feedback as to how we're going, nothing. Sometimes I go call to message, yes, I'll get answer, but no, me, you'll get answer back or something.
From whom? Who are you talking about that you're looking at to get that feedback from? From whom?
It was the, I should say the last person I was married to.
Okay, so you are currently married right now?
Yes, my current wife, I should say.
All right, and so you were married before?
Yes, I was married before.
Ring on finger married?
Well, I won't say ring on finger, I must say on paper because we didn't really get down to the ring yet.
All right, well, no problem. Yeah. These things happen. Okay, before the marriage. All right,
so everything happened before the marriage. So upon me coming back up the weekend, so it had a guy, an Indian guy, who I used to line with, he owned a shop. So he alert me and tell me, it was something I needed to see. I don't want you to go home yet.
He told you this?
Yes, he told me that.
All right.
Because like he was watching my back for a few times, for a good while. So he said, it's something that I needed to see.
Okay.
So he told me to sit down by the window, and while saying no, he said, no, wait, just wait a while.
So weren't you like confused? Did you not want to know?
He just said, because the direction he was pointing, he said, just watch my house.
So he's just telling you, sit down by this window. We're trying to piece it together.
Yeah.
He's telling you just to sit down by this window and watch your own house.
Yeah.
And what was your I don't know what the word I want to use. How did you react to somebody just telling you, just
I was confused, I should say.
You was confused?
Yeah, because it's like, where he was trying to tell me, because when he just told me, I said, no, sit down, wait,
okay,
and watch.
All right. And how long so did you sit down?
10 to 15 minutes, I might be sitting down there, and then she came out with another guy.
Who's the she?
The mother of, of Tinny, I should say.
Of
Tinny.
Tinny?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your son?
Yeah, that's the son, the oldest son, yes.
Tinny?
Yeah.
All right. So she came out with another guy?
She came out with another guy, so...
Her brother?
No, that was not brother. I saw the guy already, but I saw him, but not that time when I see when she came out him. I saw him after, like this was when in her mother's house. He came to visit her. So in my mind I was like, I saw this face already. So something made me do some digging or do some asking, find out what was going on. So
wait, you're trying to tell me that when you saw this man walking out of your house,
yes,
you didn't go into a rage, you didn't...
No.
You were calm?
Yeah, I'd rather be calm than storm into a rage, and I would not get no information out of it.
Wow, well, you're a better man than me. I could say that without Wow, that is amazing. I probably wouldn't have been like that. That's very mature. How old are you, Mr. Antonio?
37.
Excellent. Wow.
I'll be 38 next month, so yeah.
Okay, well, congratulations on your new early birthday, and I hope when we do the testing, it's going to be in your favor so that you could get a good birthday.
Yes.
So, okay, once again, what happens after that?
Now, any question bunks me is the reason why this is the reason why I haven't been getting returns on her often.
Returns meaning what? Calls
like
and
phone calls and messages. Sometimes I go message, the message go delay. Normally when I will message, you get one time, but the message will delay like about a half an hour, sometimes 45 minutes, sometimes it will go into an hour. So after seeing that, that would make me realize like this is the reason why the calls, the messages used to be delayed. So it's like, okay, so alright.
How long ago was this?
So it was in, I should say, it's a good few years back. I can say it's like around 2009, coming to 2010 too.
And how old is Tini?
He's 11 years.
So this was just before. So how did you react when you first suspected that you may not be the father of Tini? And when was that actually?
Yeah, because at that time I would be on work for the I should say for the actual time when he was going to be born. I didn't really get a phone call. When the mother called me and said she was going to the hospital, I did not get a phone call from her. No, we would have get from her, but the mom called me and told me.
You're saying the grandmother,
right,
called you and told you that?
Yeah, they are on their way to the hospital, but it was particularly like after the child was born. That is when you can say got the call. So I didn't know during that time because where I was working I couldn't really take calls at that time. But when I did get the call, that is when they did tell me that. She did not call and say she was pregnant. She didn't even alert me and told me that, hey, well, I'm pregnant or anything. So it's like...
So all this time, throughout 9 months, y'all weren't together?
Upon a time, we was in and out. Because she didn't even tell me anything. So to me, it's like, if you're pregnant, the first person you go call your father and tell him, well, I'm pregnant. As I'm the person who had to call and ask, well, how you going, what going on? There's when you come out and you say you're pregnant.
Something happened with Tini that caused or raised, though you had it in the back of your mind, something happened with Tini that caused you to really want to find out now if he is your son. Somebody said something. Take us through that. What happened?
So it was more like during the evening time. Mommy was sending him out like in the shop to buy something. So while he going out to come back, one of my, I should say, family members or in-laws who was married into the family, said something to him.
So somebody who is not your blood, but is still family through marriage, said something to your alleged son. What did they say?
He said he come because when he came home, he was frantic about it. When he said he was shocked and he was trying to get the words out, but he said with a fright on his face, like I know here's something and I don't know how to say, but he says something and that you are my stepdad and auntie, well there we just go, auntie is my stepmom, just so he said.
So he basically said that you're living with your step parents.
Right, they will basically throw it out like that then.
What I am saying is that we as family members, be it by marriage or otherwise, need to hush him out. That is not your business. Come on, people. We need to do better. You need to do better. It's children you're dealing with. Not a dish rag or dishes that you can just discard to the side after you don't want it anymore. This is a child, and a child's life and feelings. And we're going to bring the wife of Mr. Antonio on set and see how best we can dive into a little deeper the trials and tribulations and the traumas that was experienced in this household because of what these people had to tell Mr. Antonio. We have Miss Kelly, who is the wife of Mr. Antonio, who was our previous guest. He's in the audience right now. We want to find out how it feels or felt or is feeling from the eyes of the spouse, something that we've never done here on Daddy's Maybe. We get into the woman's perspective, something that needs to be ventilated as well. All right, so thank you very much for joining us, Miss Kelly. Let me start from the beginning. When you first met Mr. Antonio, love at first sight?
Yes,
love
it was.
All right. And when you found out that he had a son, or might have a son, how did you feel about that?
First, I was like, nah, I don't want to pick up nobody with no China, because they say a baby mama drama. I wasn't into that. And somebody just told me, let's go forward and take a try. And that's what I did.
Okay. And it worked out for you?
Yes.
Excellent. So we have a good relationship going on, whatnot?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever get any problems with the baby mama and all those type of things?
Yeah, in the starting, it was a big problem. The first time I met Tini, I was like, to be honest, I was like, who try he really mine, because I tried to look like he.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it reached a point that I was talking to my friends about it, and I had two friends used to come and check me, and it was like, who tried that, Kelly? That I had nothing for your husband.
They knew your husband?
Yeah, because I introduced him to them and everything, and he used to come and check me and stuff.
What they're saying is that your friends would see this child, Tini, and literally ask, who child is that?
Yeah.
They didn't see any resemblance to your current husband?
No, they don't.
And how did that make you feel? I mean, somebody asking you that at the moment.
At first, I did fall in love with him because he was he was a really nice boy.
Okay.
I met him when he was 5 years.
All right.
He got attached to me very fast. He used to call me mommy. I used to carry him out. I used to carry him in church. I let him meet people and everything. That's very emotional for me because
we have tissue and stuff and stand by there, right? Hey, this is what happens, eh? This is what happens. So let me ask you the question. How did you react when he first told you that he suspected that he may not be Tini's father?
I was curious because he took care of him so long, and I built a bond with him as well. He used to talk a lot. He used to open up to me. He used to tell me things, and everything changed soon after he went up the river. His mother for a whole year. She didn't want to give us the child. Had a big bacchanal. She went on Facebook a time when I started know my husband, and she posted about me just so. All the time she was taking care of him. When he down the road, she don't call, she don't text. My husband will be doing that right through, and sometimes she don't reply. But after she realized that I'm not going and staying right there, she trying all kind of things. Some of the family members just passed messages, so it was a back and forth thing right now.
Do you think that she may have some sort of, I don't know what word I want to use, but I'll just come blunt and say, you think she won back the man?
Yes, she do.
Papa?
Yes.
Papa?
Yes, she do. I saw signs, because I'm a woman as well, so I must.
And what signs did you see? What?
The starting, to be honest, when he went and visited that time to drop the child, she dropped she stuff for him in the house, and he came out, he told me about
she what? Say it again?
She dropped herself naked for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And how did he react?
He came and he told me.
He was truthful.
Yes, he did. He came and he told me about it. Yeah.
So if you had the opportunity to speak to mothers like yourself mothers on the other side
Yes.
who are sending the children to another family with another woman in it. If you had that opportunity like you do right now, look at the camera and ask or tell those mothers what you would like for them to do so that they don't put children in this type of... Look at the camera and tell everybody, those mothers, what you think that they should be doing.
To be honest, as a mother, I find the best thing to do is not to hurt a man feeling, not to lie and tell a man this is your child when you're doing all your wrong thing. And I grew up in a way that my father not wrong, and as a mother, my mother see about me. And I would like mothers to be real and come out and tell the man, hey, if this is not your child, don't see about your child and everything. But I don't like the fact that as a woman, or you just let the man see about the child when the child is 16, 17, then we just come on and say, oh, this is not your child, that's some of your child, because why? Or you don't want to take that responsibility and see about the child. No, that's not fair. This is my full child, and I really love him and everything. And I wouldn't want to lie and say, this is somebody's child. These things hurtful for a woman and hurtful for a child, especially for a child. Because when they get older, they will start like whole gorgeous and hear the fact that you never come out as a mother and tell them the truth. And that is not right for a child. And then when we reach a certain age, or you go feel hurt now because the child ain't love for you. The child want no part of it. The child will be by the father that the child himself know. And I find that not right.
Thank you so very much, Kelly. I only have one more question for you, and I'm going to do the same thing for your husband.
Yes.
If Tinny is proven to not be his, what is the relationship going to be like going forward, and how are you going to cope with it?
To be honest, when they came out and told me that he had no relationship with my husband and he was crying and everything.
Tinny said that too?
Yes. He had no connection, he don't feel nothing. He mother to him, but he never saw his father. Because the commissioner came up when I was talking to my father. I was telling him example of my father. And apparently he was breaking down in tears. And he come on and say, he never saw your father. I was like, what? He like, yeah, my mother would tell me anything about my father and anything, and I don't know what's going on, and I want to see and everything. And he started open up, and I started feel more hurt, and I just be there and cough him. I told him, I say, I will go and find out about it. If you're not with child, we still love you. You still our child. We just want to see about you. I know even since you're 5, you still have connection with me, everything. So if you say he's not the child, everything, I will still love him, everything.
So even if he's not your husband's child, you're saying to Trinidad and Tobago that you don't care. You're going to still be by his side. You're still going to be a mother figure to him, and you're still going to allow him in your home.
Yes.
That is woman. I ain't gonna lie, we've gone from infidelity to uncertainty to betrayal of family members doing things that they're not supposed to be doing. Apparently this particular situation has all of that. I must admit, it's amazing. It's amazing what men literally have to be going through, and no one says anything. Nothing. And then you all want to tell me don't tape these type of things? Don't tape it? No! I will tape it. I'm going to say it again. I will tape it. Because men need a safe space to talk, regardless if you and you and you and you and you don't like it. If it is proven that Tinny is not your child, remember, at the end of the day, your name is still on the birth paper.
Yes.
How are you going to feel if it is proven that he is not yours? What are you going to do? How are you going to feel about it? How are your household going to feel? Tell me.
To be honest, it will be crushing. Yes, knowing that you see with a child and he's not yours, knowing that for all these years that you're taking care of an individual, and it's like he's not yours blood-wise, I should say. it currently how I feeling right now from it, it not feeling too good, it not feeling good at all. I being honest because I think about it day and night. It does how you sometimes feeling not yourself. Sometimes you don't eat, you don't drink. You'll be on your mind in the night, something before you go and sleep. Yes, I cried a lot from it already. I wouldn't lie because it's something that will be racking on your brain and you'll be wondering like you're telling yourself you want it to be so, but at the same time you have to face reality and say it is not so. So the reason for me being here is to find out if it's that. But the question that I asked me, yes, it will hurt.
But will you still?
Yes, I will.
You will still take him into your home and be a father to him?
Yes.
Again, I said it before, I'll say it again. Wow. I thought we didn't have good man in Trinidad and Tobago, boy. I thought.
A child will always long for their parents, and a father and a mother will always long for the child because they want that love.
Okay.
And a child will want that love back from them.
All right, guys. Now, you all wouldn't know. We're back. But you all wouldn't know this. I pride myself on not knowing the results of these tests for a number of reasons. One, I don't want to spoil the moment because I sometimes wear it on my face. And two, I think to do a show like this, I can't feel I up there. I still quite on the ground. I have to feel just like you guys. And I have to make sure that you all understand that I am just like you guys. Just doing a show, trying to ventilate certain things that men going through. All right. So if you're seeing a small frame on the set right now, this is Timmy. This is the young man in question. I don't know if I don't, Trinidad and Tobago, I don't know if you all understand this. This by itself is groundbreaking. This has never been done in Trinidad and Tobago, and I stand to be corrected. I don't think this has ever been done in the Caribbean. This, if Daddy's Maybe, is never going to be seen ever again, will stand the test of time to be groundbreaking. The actual child in question is on camera, going to tell you guys how he feels. Yeah? So Timmy, Bridget.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
What?
You tell me how you're feeling in this moment. You're about to find out whether your dad is really your dad. How are you feeling right now? Tough?
Yeah.
You're a little scared?
I mean, my father has been with me for most of my life.
So
my father has helped me through a lot of things.
So regardless of the answer right now, he's always going to be a father, right? What do you want? You want him to be a father, right? Y'all are not seeing it right now. Trinidad and Tobago, you're not seeing it because his face is blocked. This is a very real and surreal moment because he is sighing right now. He's crying, and this is what these types of moments do to us, and we got to be very sensitive to these types of things. What I suggest, do we have a napkin? Do you have any napkins? So we're just getting a napkin to give to Tini. So just give me a napkin. Alright, so that's right there. Look at this. So again, you guys outside there may not truly appreciate because Tini's face is covered. But to see the pain on his face right now is heartbreaking. it is truly a sobering moment to understand why. I mean, Bacchanal and all those type of things is things that will automatically sell on any type of show. But this is the reason, the real reason that we do what we do here. You understand? I don't think we need anything more from Tinny. This by itself shows what he's been going through for the past couple of weeks and just doing what big man does do. Just keep it on your chest. Have the weight of the world on your shoulders. So we're going to take one more break and we're just going to go straight into getting the results. We have the results from Mr. Antonio and his son Tinny. So we have the results here. So between Mr. Antonio and Tinny, according to this, you are the father. So, small man, he is your father. Congratulations.
Good.
So, the guy I know kind of tearing up or kind of thing. He is the father, guys. A very first positive result. And you saw it here on Daddy's Maybe. Mommy, how are you feeling? I don't even have to ask Timmy how he's feeling. I think this moment is sobering enough. I just think we could just do a close-up and lies about it.
Good.